Hi, I'm Robert Bluey with the Heritage Foundation, and I'm here today at the U.S. Department of Education to talk to Secretary Margaret Spellings about the No Child Left Behind Act, an alternative called A+, and school choice. Let's go inside and find out more. Secretary Spellings, thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview.
Thanks,
I want to
Robert.
ask you, when President Bush ran for office in 2000, he promised to restore local control, set high standards, and give schools flexibility to meet them. How does No Child Left Behind reflect those goals?
Well, we're well on the way to meeting those, and I think now we have 50 state accountability plans that are in place that set standards, that are set locally. There's the local control piece. We have flexibility for states with respect to how they use many of the resources that have been provided now, 46% more resources than when the president took office in our major title or major program that funds poor and minority students, which are the focal point of No Child Left Behind. So we're well on the way to meeting those. The law is up for reauthorization or renewal this year. We can do more to meet those three goals. We can make our accountability system more nuanced. We can bring high standards to our high schools as well. We all know that the job market is becoming more and more demanding, and we simply need to continue to pick up the pace and look at our higher grades, look at high schools, and look at our colleges and universities as well as far as providing educational opportunity.
One of the things that President Bush did early in his first term was to bring school choice to Washington, D.C. Can you talk a little bit about what your hopes are in the next couple of years for school choice, both here in Washington and nationwide?
Well, clearly we are very pleased with the progress of the DC program to date, and we'll need to get additional resources through the appropriations process this year so that those students will continue to enjoy those scholarships, those students and their families, this coming school year. But we can do more. As you and I talked about, we now know there are about 2,000 of our 90,000 schools who have failed to meet the No Child Left Behind targets for 5 or more years. And we need to bring more vigorous tools to bear, like school choice, around those particular kids and families that find themselves trapped in those chronically underperforming schools. We also need to expand opportunities for chartering schools, as well as provide more tools to get our very best teachers in some of those challenging environments. So there's certainly more to do. But I also think we've set the table on, making distinctions about those schools who are very much within range and those schools who need very serious interventions, need to allow parents more opportunity to go elsewhere.
So there you have it. School choice is a top priority for Secretary Spellings when it comes to the reauthorization of No Child Left Behind. For more information on education reform, make sure you log on to heritage.org or check out my blog at robertbluey.com. Thanks for watching.